So my teacher James always says something like, take a deep breath and let go on the exhale. So I invite you, just whenever you think about it, for the next couple minutes, when you notice that you're coming to the end of your inhale, see if you can drop the intention into the breath of letting go on the exhale. There's so many ways to think of letting go, right? Letting go doesn't mean throwing away. It doesn't mean getting rid of. Letting go means releasing what was previously held too tightly. And for many of us, we don't know that we were holding on until we release. And we're like, oh, geez. Now you may notice when you take a deep breath, at the end of your exhale, there may be a pretty sizable gap between the exhale and the next inhale. And that's fine. Your body knows how much oxygen you need. And you can even think of that gap as a rest, as an open space. And I also want to invite you to maybe notice, doesn't it feel good to take a deep, cleansing, releasing breath? Our precious human lives are activating. We are animals after all. We have to constantly feed ourselves, find water, shelter, resources, assess who is a friend and who is someone to maybe keep a little distance from, navigate social and work and family webs of interrelation. And if all that wasn't enough, we live in a world of great and powerful forces, both corporate and governmental, of incredible technological change. We live in a time when the very earth upon whom we rely for survival is registering the effects of such an effective species, these humans. So like the old Chinese curse goes, may you live in interesting times. You live in interesting times. Which makes for a very rich and stimulating life. But you may find that you were all filled up day after day with thoughts and ideas and needs and memories and lists of things to do, and activating, agitating situations. And this was true 2,600 years ago as well, at the time of the Buddha. So simply developing a refuge, a simple protocol, if you will, of, oh, I'm noticing that I'm getting activated. I'm going to connect my attention to the sensations of my body and breath. I'm going to take a deep, cleansing, releasing breath. I'm going to connect to the pleasure and stabilizing feeling of the breath on the exhale. And I'm going to do the next kind and wise thing. So, that being said, I want to invite you, we're going to do a short guided portion, and you don't have to move, you can stay exactly how you are if you're already there. And then we'll have a short silent section. But even exactly how you are, even while you're still, quote, meditating, feel free to really sink into the body, maybe roll your shoulders, maybe roll your head and neck. Maybe gently lean forward and back, side to side. Really feel the balance of the spine, centered, planted really in the pelvis and hips. Allow your hands to come to rest on your lap however they most fit in a comfortable way. And in the words of my teacher James, see if you can sit in such a way that your skeleton is holding you up, so that your muscles and nerves can relax. And regardless of what technique we do, what practice we follow, I invite you into the understanding that all wholesome developments on the path of meditation are founded upon, nourished by, and bear fruit in this spacious, tender, accepting attitude, this loving kindness and compassion. And what that means practically is that everything that arises in your experience is welcome to come, welcome to be, and welcome to go, with no need to cling or push away anything. As always, first just rest. The sound of my voice is just another sound in the room. And you're welcome to pay as little or as much attention to it as you desire. But in this moment, I invite you to notice what sensations are arising for you in your body. Maybe there's warmth or coolness. Maybe you can feel pressure like on the bottoms of your feet, sit bones or buttocks. Maybe you can feel the gentle, stabilizing pull of gravity upon your body, holding you to the earth. You can hear sounds in your ears, falling into your open ears. Light and shadow upon your closed or half-open eyelids. Smells in the nose and tastes in the mouth. And all the while the breath flows in and flows out. In a very gentle way, if you like, I invite you to gather your attention on the sensations of the breath. And just notice each breath as it arises and passes away. In this gentle, spacious mind, there are no distractions and no problems, nothing to fix or get rid of. So simply notice whatever arises. Notice it's arising and it's passing away. And there's always another breath presenting itself to be known by you. Now I'll be quiet and ring the bell. And I'll meet you again in 3 minutes.